2-2 start. Is it meeting your expectations? Disappointed with the start? Where do you feel the team's at?
I'm happy we bounced back. Not happy that we lost 2 in a row, but it happens in this league. It's a good one.
How much did the win against Minnesota, not that you won, but how you won, not that you guys need confidence, but build that up?
Yeah, it was good for our confidence, just from the fact that we responded after losing 2 in a row. That was the biggest thing that we could take away from that, is we were able to respond.
Just knowing how hard it is to win on the road, do you take pride in having won 2 games in the conference already there?
Yeah, and we've actually played well on the road, even in the past. Like, if you look at last year, we played well on the road, and then this year we won at Virginia Tech, we won at DePaul. So we've had some good wins on the road as well. So I think we just play well on the road for whatever reason.
Just cut-ups on Friday night of good things you've done during the season.
Yeah.
What effect did that have on you personally and the team in general?
It just had a positive, it just got us back into positive thinking and stuff. It kind of let us forget about some of the mistakes and missed shots we've had recently. It just kind of let us see the good things we've done and just kind of think about getting back to those ways.
Well, but after the Ohio State game, both you, Chris said that Trey had tried to do too much, and you admitted that you had tried to do too much at the end of the game. To get you guys back in that mindset of what you had to do to be successful and not to try and do too much?
Yeah, I just think we thought about how the game has to we have to let it come to us. We're both capable scorers, and we just want to do everything we can to help this team win. And I think we forced it a little bit, trying to just find a way for us to make shots and kind of do it ourselves when we need to rely on our teammates.
With someone with your basketball IQ, which is high, how does that happen to a player? You fall into that rut.
I think it's just I didn't see everybody. I didn't see anybody else kind of having success, and I had scored it a little bit, and so I was just trying to just keep going and keep us in the game, and eventually hope somebody else would help me out. And it wasn't a selfish intent, but it was just trying to find us a way to get the win. So I think that's just where it came from.
Especially as a point guard, has it gotten progressively easier to play without Alex as each game goes on?
It has. I can't wait for him to be back because he makes my life a lot easier. But we've gotten used to just playing with the other guys. Derek's done a great job filling in, and I think Joey's really stepped up his play. So I'm happy for both of those guys and the way they've been playing.
How much have you matured, grown? I guess what's the biggest improvement for you so far this season?
I think my biggest maturity has just come from understanding that I can't let one loss carry over to 2. I let the losses really linger, and now I've learned I have my thing at 8 a.m. the next day. I let it go. I decompress. I turn on my favorite movie, and I listen to a little bit of its dialogue, and then listen to some music, and it just kind of mellows me out a little bit, and I can let it go. Hoosiers and The Replacements. It's a football movie, but it's great.
Of course, Hoosiers. For you,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And there's specific lines in Hoosiers, really, that you listen to?
I watched the whole movie on that one. You got to watch the whole movie.
You talk about replacements. Derek Barton's done a great job. Has he surprised you at all with the way he's played?
No, I've thought he was a great player since we've got him, and he's an incredibly hard worker. So when he was able to step in, when we announced that, I had the utmost confidence in him that he would be successful just from the fact of how hard he's worked.
The blows you got with Jordan being able to play, how much did that help against?
It was tremendous help, and that was one of the things we talked about the day after Ohio State. I talked to him and just saying he needed to continue to work, and that our guards can't continue to play 40 minutes, and that he needs to be ready to step in. And Coach gave him the opportunity, and I think he played really well in those 8 to 10 minutes that he played.
So the difference between 38 minutes and 32 minutes?
It's a great difference, just from the fact that I can sit down and kind of rest a little bit. They were putting the full court pressure on me, and just being able to sit down and kind of catch my breath just for a couple minutes was huge.
I'm sure you've only played Wisconsin a couple times, but you watched them. How much do you think they're different ever since Bo left? Are there any noticeable changes, or maybe Coach has been telling you guys since he's been gone?
They're looking to run their swing a little bit more. Obviously with our zone a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how they do that with that. So other than that, I think it's a similar team. It's Bo Ryan did a great job recruiting those guys, and those are his guys. But they've done a great job transitioning with a new coach.
talking about winning on the road, but you guys need to get one here. Don't
Yes,
you?
you're right. We need to take care of home court, and we've unfortunately not been able to do that, but we have to find a way.
Big improvement from three-point range against Minnesota. Just wondering how you envision attacking a Wisconsin defense that has historically given up a lot of made three-pointers tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to run our offense and trust it. With that, it'll come. I think. We're a three-point shooting team, so we just have to take the shots that we get and continue to focus on taking it to the basket and trying to get to the free throw line. That's something that Coach talks to us about, especially when shots aren't going in. We have to be able to attack the basket and get to the free throw line.